Maverick 100.9. It's Cordless. And just like anytime I get on the line with Drew Fish, I've actually already been talking to him for an hour, but now he is here to talk to you. Hi, Drew.
How's it going?
You know, you had an album come out last year, Wishful Drinking, that you've now released, One Beer at a Time, which sounds like Drew Fish. But tell me a little bit about it before we debut it to everybody.
Okay, so One Beer at a Time is a song that I wrote with Roger Brown. It was the first write that Roger and I had ever had, and it was a couple of years back. I was up in Nashville, and so Roger was a co-writer on a song called "Sounds Like a Plan" that we put out. Mm-hmm. And so we met because I cut Sounds Like a Plan. And so whenever I went up to Nashville next, Roger and I sat down to write, and we wrote One Beer at a Time. And it was a line I was driving around with my brother, and my brother was like, man, just taking life one beer at a time. And I was like, that's kind of a cool idea. So I wrote it down on my phone in the notes section, and I pitched it to Roger, and Roger liked it. And so we wrote that song that day. I think we wrote 2 songs that day, but we wrote that song, and then it made its way onto the album. And when we were putting out another single, Tammy was like, this is like the perfect song for summer. And I was like, we were kind of discussing what singles to put out, and One Beer at a Time was in the bunch of singles that we were going to put out, but like we were kind of discussing which one to put out now. And Tammy was like, with it being summer, like, I think this is the perfect time to put it out. And I mean, I don't know. It definitely, like, to me, it is a like jump in a tube, float down the river, crack a beer open. I don't know. I think I agree. I think it's a great. Oh, by the way, everybody who's listening doesn't know who Tammy is. Tammy is our radio promoter. Yeah.
She's the boss.
Yeah. But no, Tammy is awesome, and Roger's awesome, and brand new single is awesome. So y'all make sure
Drew Fish is awesome.
Yeah, keep on calling and requesting our single One Beer at a Time from the awesome Corliss and Maverick. Bam.
He always acts like I'm not going to play the song. Like you have to force me into playing it. You're so ridiculous. As a matter of fact,
call in and request it, because then it just makes your phone ring a little more.
He's trying to bug me. Don't listen to Drew. Don't listen to Drew Fish, but here, listen to this song from Drew Fish. It's called One Beer at a Time on Maverick 100.9.
Another day out on the lake, nothing too exciting. Line in the water, but the fish ain't really biting. Even if they never come, I don't really mind. 'Cause I got long necks on ice, and I'm taking life one beer at a time. The first one gets me started, and I'm feeling pretty good. Second leads to 3 like I knew it probably would. Fourth one goes down quicker, and by 5 I'm feeling fine. Taking life one beer at a time. Six-pack in the cooler and some steaks that I can grill. Could go to bed real early, but I don't believe I will. Think I'll just stay here and drink with some good old friends of mine. 'Cause life is better lived one beer at a time. First one gets me started, and I'm feeling pretty good. Second leads to 3 like I knew it probably would. Fourth one goes out quicker, and by 5 I'm feeling fine. Taking life one beer at a time. Sacred, slow down and enjoy yourself. You know it's time well wasted. First one gets me started, and I'm feeling pretty good. Second leads to 3 like I knew probably would. Fourth one goes down quicker, and by 5 I'm feeling fine. First one gets me started, and I'm feeling pretty good. Second leads to 3 like I knew probably would. Fourth one goes down quicker, and by 5 I'm feeling fine. Taking life one beer at a time.
One beer at a time. Drew Fish on Maverick 100.9. Of course, I am joined with my buddy Drew, and we've been griping at each other, so I have a few more bones to pick with you. How come we can't ever just talk nice to each other? Like, do we not argue like a brother and sister more than anybody you've ever met?
No, yeah. Well, you know what? I think I just need to come to College Station, and then we can bicker over beers.
But then we get even louder. God, we're awful.
If anybody has been to a bar with me, they know that once the drinks start going down, it gets loud.
So just times
exact
that by 2.
The exact same thing can be said about you, for sure.
Very true. You know, I feel like it's been forever since we had a new single from you.
It's been too long.
Way too long, and I'm not used to that. And it kind of had me on the edge of my seat. Like, I felt like you were up to something sneaky. So,
well, here's the thing. Is it like whenever you put a new single out, you want to go out and tour and promote the single?
Okay,
but
that's fair.
All the venues were shut down. So there wasn't really a point in putting out a single when we couldn't go play shows to promote the single. But now that venues are open back up, time to get things going again.
I always love having you on Maverick because you really are. You're my weird brother that I bicker with and fight with, and I always gotta have you on.
Oh, I said, well, you're my weird sister then.
Nobody's gonna deny that. I have a mullet now. Like, I've gone full on weirdo.
I have to say that I don't think I know anybody else who has gotten stickers made of their face.
Who has a face like me? I mean, what?
I don't know.
This face deserves to be on stages across America.
You know what? I need one of those stickers to like stick on my guitar the next time we play in College Station. Definitely.
All right. We're getting rid of Drew. Go get his new single, One Beer at a Time. We love him. Drew, we love you. Shut up.
New single, One Beer at a Time. You can get it anywhere you get your music online. Facebook. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube. You can stream it on Spotify, Amazon, Google Play, iTunes, or call in to the Maverick and request it.
Do you have an OnlyFans that you want to put out there too?
No. Not that one.